because there's a big difference to how you come out the other side of that grind by how you react and treat it while you're in it. Hi, my name's Devin. Today I own several multi-million-dollar companies. We started with $5,000 in a credit card. I don't know the easy way, I only know the hard way. Hey everyone, welcome to the Whiteboard Entrepreneur podcast, where I give straightforward advice to fuel the entrepreneur in all of us. I'm Devin Dickinson. Today I want to talk to you about finding joy in the grind. And I can talk about this. I actually haven't done a podcast in a couple weeks, and it's because, man, I am right in it right now. I am in the grind. I'm like up to my elbows every day. Yesterday I had, I think it was 14 meetings or conferences between 6 a.m. and 2 p.m. And then after that, I had to run out and coach soccer. And then I came back and finished up and answered emails for my other companies. And this is like, I am in the thick of it. And I know you all can relate, because we have these seasons of life where, like, oh, you are just in the grind. And what I have learned through experience is to find the joy and the fulfillment and the learning and the growth in the grind, rather than just trying to put your head down and get through it. Because there's a big difference to how you come out the other side of that grind by how you react and treat it while you're in it. And so this is important, I think, for us all to understand as entrepreneurs. So a little backstory here. We're in the winter, and right now is the time every year that I actually coach soccer. So when I coach soccer, I really work on my schedule. I plan it out months ahead of time so that I eliminate travel, so that I can be present, so that I have enough time. So I'll rearrange my meetings with my different companies, and I really kind of slow down so I have this extra 30 hours a week to coach soccer. Well, all of a sudden, out of the blue, I ended up having to jump back in and run one of my companies, which I'm telling you this out of a praise. Like, I'm excited about this. I'm not complaining about it, but holy cow, did that, like, all of a sudden throw a whole bunch back on me. Now, it's important that I tell you that I'm not complaining about this, because for years I would have complained about it. For years I would have been overwhelmed and been like, all right, well, here we are. I guess I'm just going to put my head down. Everything else is going to suffer, and I'm just going to get through this grind. And what I would find is, no matter what, you always come out the other side of it. Like, time happens, right? No matter what, you're always going to come out the other side of that grind. But how you act and treat it determines who you are when you come out the other side. And so during those times when I would just put my head down and I'd be like, ugh, I'm just going to gut it out. Well, sure, I would gut it out and I'd do a decent job, but like everything else around me would suffer, including my mental health and mostly my joy, because I literally would just not allow myself to have joy in it. And what I realized when I reflect back on those times when you are deep in that grind, when you are hitting it hard, when you are working your butt off, that's when some of like the best growth opportunities have come out of my life. That's when I've grown more. That's when I become, have incredible stories, funny anecdotes, great victories, failures that I've learned a ton from. And all of these different things happen in those super intensive grinding parts of your life. And if all you do is you put your head down, you just try to muscle through it, you don't have the perspective to be able to grow and to be able to learn, and also to find the joy in it, right? Imagine going to the gym and working out every day and being like, oh, I guess I'm going to go to the gym and I'm just going to muscle this out. Well, that's great, and you're going to walk out and you're going to be happy that you worked out, but you're going to miss the opportunities of the gym. You could go to the gym, you could meet new people. You could go to the gym, you could find an exercise you never did before. You could go to the gym and you could enjoy it. You could go to the gym where you could release endorphins, or you can go to the gym and just have a bad attitude and grind through it and get this workout over. And that's what it's like being in the grind, right? When you're in it, you can have two different attitudes. This attitude of like, hey, I'm going to grow. I'm going to learn. I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to build relationships. I'm going to work really friggin' hard too. But all this time, I'm going to grow and become a better person through it. You don't want to work that hard and go at it that long and not be a better person on the far side. And that's what I was doing. I was working, I was grinding, I was getting the job done, but I wasn't happy with who I was on the far side. I wasn't happy with how, those 100 days looked because everything suffered during those 100 days. And so now I have this new attitude about embracing the grind and finding a joy in the grind. So I knew this was going to happen. I knew about 2 weeks before this happened, it was going to happen. I got my mindset right and I was like, few rules. I'm not going to complain about this. I'm going to find joy in it. I'm going to treat it like a challenge. I'm going to not neglect anything else in my life. I know it's going to wear on me. I know I'm going to have some sleepless nights, but that's okay. This is an opportunity for growth, for learning, for victories, for failures that I can learn from all of these different things, to build relationships and for me to grow as a person, because I don't want time to pass, me to gut it out and come out the other side the same person I was when I went into it. This is an opportunity for growth. Gutting it out, grinding it out is an opportunity. It's not suffering. It's not torture. It's something that we have, a gift for our life to be an opportunity for growth. If you think about this and you apply it to your life, to your principles, those times in your life when you know that you've got to grind, maybe you're in a grind right now. If you can change your attitude about that and apply these principles to my life, this will change you today. It will change your attitude. It will change those around you, and it will impact you and your company. I'm Devin. This is Whiteboard Entrepreneur, and I know this is going to help you.